My lack of presence here has not been from just unmotivation, but also a questioning of myself and my intentions as I share here. I really don't think my life is anything special or extraordinary, so content at times can leave me doubting myself. However, I do know my journey these last years has challenged cultural norms in myself and given me a confidence to speak out in normalizing more unconventional ways of living, such as full-time mothering, home educating, slow and simple living. And that's what I want to continue to do. And as I share my story with you, I can show that living more simply and slow at home and with less can be a beautiful life. Consciousness can bring more normalization to a way of life that seems long forgotten. It's always so awkward to introduce myself, but welcome. If you are new here, I'm Bethany. If you are not new here, hello. It has been a while since I've last posted, and our garden looks so much different than any of those clips from the beginning. You'll notice that as we were staking all those little bamboo posts, that was to create a fence, a barrier for some of the animals that we get around here, like deer, foxes, raccoons. Yeah, we were actually able to harvest for free, so score for us, just all of this bamboo, and we've done it before in this huge overgrown area just on the side of the road outside the city where we live. It came in super handy for creating this fence that we've needed. Like I've said before, this is our first year on this property, so for now we're just kind of creating a temporary structures until maybe some day, some year, create something a little more aesthetically pleasing and permanent. But for the time being, we use the resources that we have, which is what most homesteaders have to do when you are working with a very limited or small budget as you're taking on all of these just homesteading tasks, growing, raising things, you know what I mean, if you're a homesteader. So basically, everything within my 1600 square foot garden has been direct seeding. I was able to direct seed most everything. Some things I started inside, but because of traveling and whatnot this year, right around late spring, we got a little bit of a later start, but that's okay. And our garden is coming along nicely. I'm really excited. We're beginning to harvest some things in our garden this year. We have, let's see, we have broccoli, radishes. Oh, I said radishes, it's not radishes, it's beets, cucumbers, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, lettuce, tomatoes, lots of tomatoes, potatoes, onions, corn, green beans. So we're really excited about all that we're growing this year. And up until 2018, this gal right here had never had any type of garden. So my knowledge and growth through everything I'm learning has just been pretty grand. Like, so much learning has been taking place, and I'm enjoying this journey. So as we're starting to harvest, I also have plans to do some preservation for the rest of this year. That's also something else that I'm kind of self-educating myself on. This is not how I was raised up until here recently. Not a typical way of life for our family. So there is a lot of trial and error going on right now, a lot of self-educating and learning, and it is just my goal to grow more and more, and not just sustainability, but also just self-knowledge and being able to teach myself and grow myself in some of these ways of living that I believe just really align with are just simple living, or just learning the basics of life. So much of what has been lost in our culture nowadays, and being able to have these very basic skills. And this is our second season of raising meat birds. And this year is the first year of not even relying at all on a hatchery, because we've decided to incubate our own eggs, so hatch our own eggs, and just begin that process and rotation year after year of just being able to handle it completely on our own, of raising these meat birds and storing away food for ourselves, and little reliance on any outside systems. So just a little update on what is happening here at our little neck of the woods. Again, I'm sorry for having a little unexpected leave of absence, but it's been refreshing and I'm back. Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know, do you have a garden? What are you growing in your garden? Do you raise any animals? And until next week, just go live some beautifully slow and simple days. All right, goodbye now.